Something that is very freeing and new to me is not being attached to my watch. This does not indicate the type of person I am if I didn't get all my steps in throughout the day. I used to feel a little bit addicted to it. And I like that I'm not. I like that I've got a little flexibility and like, it's okay. But anyway, I just started my watch. Having said all of that, toes and knees facing forward, roll your shoulders up, down, and back. Broaden through your collarbones. Pull those bones east to west. Expand out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, slide those shoulder blades down your back. Bring those arms right out in front. Take your right hand up and over. Turn and gaze towards your thumb behind you. Hips face forward. Bring it all the way back over. Let's do that on the left side. Big rotation. Hips and knees face forward. 1 beat back, 1 beat front. Good. 2. Add a squat in between. Open, sit. Weight is in your heels. Belly is in. 1 more either side. Hold it low. Chest and chin up. Pulse. Slow and low. 3, 2, hold it low. Lift those heels up and down. Pull your belly in. Lift your chest up. Sit your tail back. 1 more. Hold it high. Up on those tippy toes. Pulse. 8, 7. Lower your heels. Straighten your legs. Forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Good. Turn towards the front of the room. If you're not already there, hands on your hips. Hip roll. Up and across. Up and across. Plant your feet. Beautiful. Here's 2. We're adding a squat in the center. Up, around. Belly in. Sit low. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold low. Belly in. Feet are a little bit wider this time. Forward fold. Heel toe your way out. Nice and wide. Bend into your right knee. Straighten your legs. Bend your left knee. 1 more either side. Straighten both of your legs. Heel toe your way to standing. Roll it all the way up. Grab your weights. Hinge at your hips. Thumbs face forward for now. Weights below your knees. Chest is lifted. Row right, row left, and then row with a rotation. So 1, 2, and then pull. Palms face forward when you lift and pull back with both hands. So weight is in your heels. Bum is back. And then pull those weights towards your hip more than pulling and shrugging your shoulders towards your ears. 1 right, 1 left, 1 with both. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Chest is lifted. Keep those weights in your hand. Face away from your chair. Right foot is down. Left foot is on the bottom of that seat. Toes are pointed. Hinge at your hips. Bend your knees. Keep your hinged hip. I want you to try to load into the back of your right leg. Chest is up. So if you keep your chest lifted, you're going to load in your quad. Hinging at the hip, grounding through the heel. You are going to feel that in your hamstrings and glutes pretty quickly. It's challenging. You're gonna wanna get out of that by lifting your chest. Stay in it. Less than 10 seconds to go. Pull that chest up. Come to the back of your mat or the top of your mat. Bend your elbows. Keep your chest lifted. You're going into a low squat. Drop to your knees and then step to your feet. Stay in your low squat. Drop to your knees. Opposite foot steps up. 4 overhead press squats. 3, 2, hold that low squat. Get on your knees. Press back onto your feet. Lower to your knees. Press back. Squat. Press. Belly and send your bum back. Drop to your knees, step to your feet. Drop to your knees, step to your feet. You need to make sure you're changing your leading leg. Don't step up with the same foot the whole time. Step on or lower onto your knees. Press back. Lower. Press. Stand up. Shake it out. Keep those weights. We're on our knees facing the front. Feet are hip distance apart. Knees are hip distance apart. Bend your elbows. Open. Press. In. Center. Think about squeezing your bum. Think about a long neck. Think about using your chest, your shoulders, your upper back, your lats. In. Tempo doesn't matter. I just want you to feel every bit of it. Squeeze shoulder blades, squeeze chest, squeeze shoulder blades, lift tall. Keep your weight, grab your blocks, 1 or 2 blocks, books, whatever you got. It's underneath your right foot, you're on your back. And I want those weights on your hips, right at the top of your thigh. Lift your left leg, single leg, glute bridge. The weights are optional. The pace is not. I want you going slow. Get up, up, up. Ground that right heel into those blocks. Lower down. If you want to mess around with your pace, you go up quick and down slow. Woo. Blocks are out of the way. We are ready. Round 2. Thumbs face forward. You are low. Those weights need to be below your knees. Row, row, and then rotate. We're working that rotator cuff. Make sure you're hinged, but your back is not arched, right? So we're not hinged and saggy. We are hinged and strong. Send the weight back. Reach your chest forward. Pull those weights back towards your hip. Good, keep those weights below your kneecaps. You feel this in your low back. It should feel good. Tough, but good. Now your left foot is in front. Right toes are pointed and flat on that chair. You're staying hinged. Chest is up. So even though those weights are pulling you down, it's almost like those weights are pulling you down, but you're pulling your chest away. Yeah, so your back is flat. Your glutes and hamstrings are questionable. We got less then 15 seconds. And we're wondering, is this leg gonna get me through? Dig that heel in. Top of the mat. Weights by the shoulders. Elbows down by your knees. Butt is low. Drop to your knees, step to your feet. Drop to your knees, step to your feet. 4 overhead press. Squats. 2, 3, 4. Get low. Lower to your knees. Press back to your feet. Lower to your knees. Squat press. Squeeze your bum. Let's do it again. Keep your bum low. Down to your knees. Push back. Option. Step up, right? Step up. We're on our knees. Knees underneath those hips. Parallel, goal post. Overhead press, return. Parallel, goal post. You can keep it choppy, or you can smooth it out, right? There's no end, there's no beginning. It just comes in, out, up and back down. Squeeze your bum, zip up your pants, belly button in towards your spine. Grab your blocks. Weights at your hips. Left foot on the block, right leg up. First thing to go are those weights. If that's too much, and I don't want them on your belly. I want them on your hips, closer to your thighs, then closer to your belly button. The next round, we're taking both weights and pulling them onto one side. So they'll be loaded on that bent leg side. All right. We are getting things done. Round number 3. Weights below the knees, yes. Pull back towards the hip and then rotate through that shoulder. Pull back, thumbs are forward, palms are forward. Good. For me, I feel like I should really be able to pull and open using my upper back. My back is weak, and so when I pull too hard, it immediately goes into my low back. So I need to really just focus on opening my chest, squeezing my shoulder blades together, and stopping at the limit where things are safe and they don't get dangerous, right? So that's it for me, because otherwise my back arches. Excuse me. Ready? I love this one. It's hard. Belly in. Chest roll. Let's go. Knees. Step it up. Knees. 2. Get down. 4. 3. 2. 1. forgot the chair. Right foot in front. It's good to be out of order. Did you catch it? Are you paying attention? Probably. You're like, yeah, I'm paying attention and you are not. But the reason I caught that is because I did extra reps. And I was like, man, I didn't feel like I was going faster. So I was able to hit more of those squats than usual in that time. That's because I wasn't as fatigued because we didn't do these first. So now, these split lunges are a heck of a lot harder after those kneeling squats. Whoo! On our knees. Sorry, gotta clear that throat. 'Tis the season where we all have something going on. Right arm overhead press only, close open. Your tempo, your place, your pace, your class. I am only an instructor. I'm not a dictator. You do what feels good for your body. Today, that might mean you move slow. That might mean your weights are less. Guess what? Tomorrow may mean you are full throttle. It just depends. You have to listen to your body and pivot daily without guilt. That's number one, right? Hardest part. You don't have to be a superhero every day, right? If you're a mother, you are, but you may not always feel like a superhero. Both of those weights are stacked on the right side. We can do this. Option, left foot stays down. Today's a day where I feel strong and I want to use that. Really, I want to use that so I can find how far I can go until I feel weak again, right? So building strength is really identifying your weaknesses and pushing to the edge safely. Right? So really maximize on those days that you feel like you can push a little bit further. And then on the days you can't, scale back. You'll progress quicker when you take care of yourself. Last round. We're rowing. As soon as I can fix my pants. In these light colored pants, you don't often see me wearing them, mostly because I'm afraid my crotch sweat is gonna show. But also I feel like it's just a little bit more visible through camel toe. I know. I found camel toe proof underwear. I've shared this on my Instagram. My college friend who knows I'm self-conscious about that sent me JIV Athletics. Each pair of underwear is ridiculously expensive. I usually buy underwear at Target. These are expensive, but holy smokes, I love them. Truly camel toe proof. Brilliant. Split squat. Split lunge. Not a squat. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Keep your chest proud. Can you get lower? Right, that back knee drops. Weight is in that front heel. And then you lift with the back of that leg. Woo! Drop your weights if you need to. Can you imagine how easy lunges are gonna be when we don't have a chair and we don't have weights? Down, up, down, up. That's why we load. We make things hard to make things easier. Skipping a stair, walking up the steps, right?
Here we go. Squat, knees, step to your feet. Lower those knees, step to your feet. Press. 3, 2, get low, get down. Knees, push back. Knees, push back, or step back. Ah. Left arm only for that overhead press on our knees. Narrow, parallel, goalpost, left arm, press. Relax your face. I'm telling you that because mine's going crazy. Relax your jaw. Lower your shoulders out of your ears. Squeeze your bum, draw your belly in. Sit up tall in that spine. Tail down, crown of the head up. We're almost there. Blocks. We're getting there. We're going. Nice and slow. Are you looking for my cues? I have no words. I can only try to make it through this 45 seconds. Oh my goodness. Grab a drink. Meet me back on your mat. Top of your mat. Inhale your arms up. Gaze towards your thumbs. Exhale, slide your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Tail is high to the sky. Crown of the head low to the mat. Pull your belly button into your spine. Inhale, lift halfway up, fingertips on the shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Take it all the way up. Exhale, slide your arms, shoulders down your back. Inhale, fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, melt and fold. Lift halfway. Forward fold and hold. Plant your hands on the outside of your feet. Soften your knees. Step back into a plank. Beautiful. Hips up, hips back, down dog. Inhale your right leg to the ceiling. Bend your right knee into your chest. Kick your right leg through underneath that left arm. Drop your heels. Lift your hips, lift your left arm. Let that arm open, expand through your chest. Lower your left hand, three-legged dog. Lower your right foot down. Inhale, left leg. Drop that right heel down. Bring that knee to your chest. Kick it underneath your right arm. Drop your heel. Peel and lift. Lower your right hand, three-legged dog. Feet down, pedal through your heels. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Shrug your shoulders towards your ears. Exhale, rib cage towards those thighs. Shift into your plank. Bum below your shoulders. High to low push-up, hover above the mat. Press your heels forward, press your chest forward, point your toes. Lower your thighs, lift your chest, your gaze, pull your belly button in, shoulders down. From here, extended child's pose. Shift back into that up dog, cobra. Maybe those thighs and knees come off the ground. Extended child's pose. Sit back, round. Shift into a plank. Curl your toes underneath your heels. Press off of your knees. Three-legged dog. Right leg high. Bring that right knee behind your right wrist, and that right ankle comes right behind left. Lower your back knee, point your back toe, and then broaden your arms beyond your shoulders. Pop a tent, so tent your palms up. Flex your right foot, lengthen your left leg. Inhale, lift chest, chin, gaze. As you exhale, draw those elbows out, lead with your chest. Round your back, push away. Lower, lead with your chest. Round and push. One more. Beautiful. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Curl your back toes under, press off of your back knee. From here, use your core. Three-legged dog. Bend your knee. Open up that hip, square your chest and shoulders to the back of your mat. Straighten your leg. Lower your foot down, pedal. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Bend your knee, place it behind your left wrist. That ankle comes behind your right wrist. Drop your back knee, point your back toe, lengthen your back leg. Square your hip so the eye of that right hip reaches towards that left heel. Flex your left foot. Draw your arms out wide. Tent your palms. Lift your chest, lift your chin, lift your gaze. Bend your elbows, bring them out wide. Round your back. Inhale, chest leads. Exhale, round. One more. Hands underneath your shoulders, curl your back toe under, come off your back knee. Three-legged dog. Bend that knee, open up your hip. Right heel is heavy, square your armpits, square your chest to the back edge of your mat. Lengthen lower that left leg. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Heel toe your feet out nice and wide so the pinky edge side of your foot is on the edge of your mat. Rock those hips side to side. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Your fingertips are facing forward. Turn your hands so your fingertips are through your legs, and then crawl those arms. Pull your chest underneath you. Bring those hands back underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift halfway. Good. Heels come in, toes come out. So turn out, bend your knees, sink your hips, and then shift the weight into your heels. Lift your chest, lift your chin. Hands come into prayer, and those elbows come on the inside of those knees. Maybe rock side to side. Be nice, be easy on your hips. Belly in. Good. From here, ground through those heels, stand all the way up, fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, sit back down into that malasana. Weight is in your heels. Inhale, squeeze, drive through your heels. Exhale, big deep squat. One more, inhale up. Heel toe your way underneath. Done.